9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Muted. Well, okay, guys, I was muted. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? It's a Monday. Yes, we got to carry on with Nottingham Forest. I was streaming World of Warcraft over the weekend, I guess. Some matches. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I like playing World of Warcraft, but my guild is gonna be raiding, so I don't know. I don't think I definitely don't have the time to raid anymore. Yeah. Although I went to a dungeon. It was kind of fun. like topping the DPS meters. I was like, oh, it is cool, baby. Yeah. Guess I'm a loner now. Anyway, we're back here doing Football Manager because that's the content I want to specialize in, not World of Warcraft. But if people are interested, keen, Discord, guys. Some of you have been asking me about my add-ons. Now, I keep tweaking the way I set things up. Like, if you're watching some of my streams on World of Warcraft, you see debuffs on the nameplates. I've removed them already because I don't need debuffs on the nameplates and debuffs on my other HUD. So I just decided to put it on my, just on the bar, just below my character instead of up there. This is just too cluttered. Yeah. And I'm gonna design those nameplates to make them a bit more funkier, like small, not too big. Yeah. So it's like, yeah. Anyway, back to Football Manager. We're gonna have a patch tonight, guys. There should be a patch. I mean, I don't know if they've changed their plans, but they did say Monday, which is today, right? But most likely the patch is going to come out at 4 o'clock. So I want to play the game. I want to share this with you. Plus, on top of that, somebody from a website reached out to me, GFA Insights. Interestingly enough, they wanted me to try something out. And I know there are some of you out there who are into, putting a bet down for a game once in a while. And then I believe that if you want to do something like that, you got to be really responsible. I'm not encouraging you to do gambling because I don't myself. But people come to me a lot for some strange reason because my handle is Profeto. Hey, I did predict certain things that happened the way I thought they'd happen, right? But the thing is this, right? So I'm going to share the website with you very quickly, right? Before I do anything else, because they allow me to try it out for 30 days. So this is the website, GFA Insights. First, I just got to tell you, this is not free, You got to pay for it. Like if you go here, GFA Insights. Right, so a search. It's a data-driven, football-first analytics platform powered by choice tools that users. Hey, how are you, man? Okay, how are you? Focus and answer strategy. Okay, basically, it's GFA does all these insights into the game, no? So I think that's the head up, right? So gfainsights.co.uk. So this should be the website. If you go, so you're gonna have to choose a plan, okay? So there's a plan, right? So GFA, okay. So you go in there. There's a plan, okay. And I popped out, and there wasn't long enough for me because the guy gave me 30 days to try it out. So I went, okay, I'll try it out for 30 days. But so in case you guys are wondering, it's like punters, right? They're definitely gonna spend money on this kind of things. So I was thinking, okay, if I was punting, would this be helpful? Okay, now, so the thing is, this is not historical data, no. It's coming up data. So that means if, let's say, for example, it works off a chat-based system like this. So you type in whatever you want to search. I did this, Wolves versus, I did this chat, right? So I was thinking maybe I get one for Liverpool over the weekend when Liverpool played thing. So I was thinking maybe it'll give me some results, historical data, right? Now, doesn't. So apparently, it doesn't process historical data. So I went inside here then, and then I decided, okay, fine. Then I noticed that they have upcoming games. So I put in, there's a match, Liverpool is playing Spurs coming up. And so according to AI, I guess this is definitely driven by AI. Okay, so it's like 68% lining up towards a win, right? So they got a summary here. Okay, goals. I say the punters always want to know by how much, right? How many goals to give? I mean, like in Asia, it's like give me one ball, half a ball, that kind of nonsense. Okay, and then this is basically even odds. That means not even odds. I mean, Liverpool are favorites, but there's going to be goals in this game for both teams. Okay, and then they do a contextual analysis, which is written, right? You read it, and then okay, that's not too bad. It gives you some background, and why it's a little important for Liverpool to do what get into a good position. There's a lot of pressure on Liverpool. They have to finish in the top four, right? And I don't think they will. So they're suggesting that there's a disparity in form and venue. With the venue being Liverpool at home, they're stronger. They're very strong at home. So then after that, they got performances over time, right? Shot on targets, and then the data though, I have to admit, is a bit Spartan. Okay, when I looked at the data, it's a season comparison of both teams, right? As in how many corners per match, but not how many goals from corners, because corners by themselves are irrelevant. Here, shots on target per match. For me, I don't care about shots on target per match. If I was betting, I'm a betting person. I usually care about the quality of the shots from inside the game. So that's what I really, really focus on, right? So would this really help me out? Not really. Okay. So in terms of the style, your shots per match, 16.2, Tottenham 11.5. I mean, in the broad average, right? Yeah, they got a lot of shots, but Liverpool's classic problem this season has been for a better part of the last until only recently. For if you knock out the last two games that they played and you look at the other games that they played, they never got themselves into good goal scoring positions to score goals. They couldn't, and a lot of the time they depended on a free kick or a ball from outside the area. Goals from corners dried up because their set piece coach isn't there anymore. So Liverpool were really struggling for a while, so they couldn't really carve out high quality chances. And in my opinion, that actually makes it a problem for Liverpool, because then Liverpool cannot score goals. So the total shot volume of shots is irrelevant, and it's very dangerous as a metric to measure for any single game. So when I looked at this, and I went, okay, yeah, doesn't really help me if I'm into punting. So this is like market, Liverpool strong. Yeah. So this is general. So I mean, I just give you guys a heads up, right? So, is there enough here in terms of data? This takes very broad data from. I kind of guess I know where this is coming from. So this takes very broad data and puts it into into basically headline stuff, no, like and gives you some idea, no. So at the end of the day, Liverpool they expect Liverpool to win by more than 2 goals. Okay, both teams to score. So what? The scoreline is going to be 4-2. That's what it says. All right, so I know goal confidence is high. I mean, I also expect quite a few goals in this game. But then this is the data. So, and this is the pro level. No? Okay. Market data, Liverpool average 1.5 score per match and Tottenham's per match both exceed the Premier League's average of 1.39. Okay. Liverpool's rate is 55 to 50. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So I just want to give you guys a heads up about this before anything else. Okay. Now this is a website. Somebody gave me a free 30-day access to. So I was taking a look at it and I was going, would I use it? Yeah. So. That's it. It's not bad. It's good. It's a good starting site, I guess. Yeah, but still not enough information for me if I was punting. So just to let you guys know, okay? Because if you want that kind of information, you have to reach out to me personally, because I'm not going to do that on a show. All right. So if you want to know where to go and what kind of information to get, because I tend to go somewhere and extract information from those sites, and then I have my own app. Okay. That I designed, and I collate that information myself. Yeah, and then I use a lot of tools to do that. Yeah. The world is now a very interesting place. So many things are available for free if you know where to go. Yeah. I use a lot of AI in my work. Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, let's get on with this game. So today, hey, welcome to Wolves. Hey, Wolves pula. Welcome to Nottingham Forest. The goal of this save is really simple. Or rather, I may overcomplicate it once in a while. It's really simple, actually, not that complicated. I don't do anything. That's how simple it gets. I don't hire. I don't fire. I don't sign. I don't sell. In a nutshell. Okay, all I do, boys, we're playing this tactic today. All right, we're here to win, and I'll make sure that y'all can play this tactical system over time by making you familiar with it. That's all I can do. So I'm not coaching them. I'm not taking this boy and teaching him how to be a winger. That's the job of the assistant manager, because this is a tactic I'm playing. So I go out there, I hire myself an assistant manager who's at least got a 4-2-3-1 in his pocket, or a 4-4-2, or a 4-3-3. And then they're in charge of developing the youth players, signing players. In fact, the director of football, the head of youth development, and all the staff there do everything. All I do is play football, manage the team, which is the reality of the modern game. In the modern game, managers don't have much say over their youth teams. They cannot dictate youth development strategies. Very few clubs, in fact, no club that lets you come anywhere near the youth development strategy. Clubs like Ajax are notoriously famous for this. Okay, in Barcelona, they have the La Masia as well. And you have to go through the tiers to learn the coaching in that club, unless you're some great legend. Yeah. Other than that, they have this overarching philosophy in a lot of clubs. And some clubs like Liverpool and some clubs like Chelsea, well, they kind of have a committee. Basically, they want to sign players. That group of men in suits decide who comes into the club. In some clubs, like Manchester United, they decide it based purely on monetary terms, they think in monetary terms. That's why Cristiano Ronaldo came to the club well past his prime. Why? Because he can fill the seats. So, Football Manager has for a long time been a fantasy game that basically purports itself to be a simulation of the real world. But it isn't a simulation of the real world. I've said it many, many times. The real world is very different from the game. The game allows you to do all that. Previous editions of the game allowed us to, force the youth team to play a tactic or even choose the lineup for the youth team. But in the modern world, they can't. So I decided, well, I'm going to go to Nottingham Forest and I don't sign anyone. The manager has to sign. No, sorry. The director or the owner, in this case, I like the owner to sign it. I couldn't mean the owner doesn't even show up as a name in the club. So he's his best friend who's apparently in the club and he's been designated as an owner. So I expect them to be signing. So far they've signed some interesting names. None of them would have figured in my choice of Football Manager. I would never play those guys. There was one guy that was signed that was so bad. I was looking at him going, and then there was another two that they brought into the club, and when I checked the scout report, it said signed only as a last resort. And I was like, why did this guy sign them? And to top it off, they sold Taiwo Awoniyi, who is basically a Football Manager 26 meta player. He's like, fits the mold for the perfect kind of player that you want in your team. And he's gone for 26 million. He could have got us 26 million in revenue in the first season alone. But hey, man, I don't know. So, like head coach, so it's a head coach situation. Got Spurs. How are you doing, sir? Cricket not doing too well, huh? Hey, no, bloody hell, the rugby. What the hell happened to Scotland over France, man? Scotland and France? What happened to the Scots? The French were leading, and then suddenly the Scottish tartan fire showed up, and from out of the blue, the Scots started their march on the French. And they stomped all over them in merriment. They were so happy that they allowed the French to gain some dignity back by keeping the score at 50-40. Holy cow, I ain't seen a rugby game generate that kind of a score. It was like, happy tries, baby. What a game. Do I think Spurs will avoid relegation? They will. They got their worst teams down there than Spurs. My jocks smashed the French right up. Yeah, they did. And the French have not lost to the Scots since what? In fact, the last person to score a try against them was the current manager of the Scottish team. Yeah. I think the last time the Scots beat the French was it was before 2000. 2000 showed up on the calendar. Braveheart, man. You're right. What a performance from Scotland. Now Scotland's got a chance to win the Five Nations, man. Holy cow, that's something else. I mean, can you imagine? Wales, yes. You kind of expect Wales to do it, right? You can't expect England to have some decent result. Scotland? Yes, Scotland? Yes, I think they're going to do it. I think now the problem is England and France rumbled, yeah. The thing right now, I find is rugby is very interesting to watch. Very interesting. I love playing rugby. I used to enjoy rugby. Back when I was younger, had some speed, had some muscle. Now I'm a skinny old man. Yeah, no way. Anyway, back to our game, okay? But that game of Scotland. The Scots have done it. Man, I actually opened a bottle of single malt in honor of the Scottish. Yeah, I got a Scottish friend who's my neighbor as well. So he was wearing kilts the whole day. So I was like wearing a kilt going out. He's wearing a kilt in Asia. It's okay in Asia they wear a sarong anyway. So wearing a kilt, no difference except the sarong is lower, goes all the way down to the ankles, but the kilt goes above the knees. I know, prior to England, the game was under pressure. Oh man, that was a phenomenal game. Guys, look at our situation now. So so our transfer. I mean, you guys probably know what's going on. I just remind you about the transfer, right? Okay, the transfer activity. Let's just remind you of who they signed. Okay, this is who they signed. Amin Nabizada. We have to play it. He actually is developing quite well. I have no say, in development. They just go, they develop, they come back. That's it. I got nothing to say about their development. Okay, all I do is you come and play. So he's done well. He already has an assist, no? He played one game. He played quite well. So he, okay. Apparently they don't want to keep all my results. Okay, so. He did. He had an assist. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Performance data, not enough analysis. Okay, never mind. We'll have to play him a bit more to get some more data. But he did have an assist in a game. There we go, form. Okay, so he's been under 80. Well, he's still playing under 80s. I promoted him. What? Has he been promoted? Or is he 18 years old? Cannot. I'm moving to senior squad. Cannot leave him in the junior squad. They got Nolan Norris. They also signed this guy is 20 years old. Got to move him to the senior squad. Yeah. Cannot leave them there, no. Genevieve Fuentes. Also 20 years. Got to move to the senior squad. He's in the under 20. He's already in the senior squad. So John Victor's the goalkeeper. So we moved those guys here. So this is what they sold. My Taiwo. I was hoping. Wrexham played well, but they were damn unlucky. Yeah. They were very unlucky. They should have won the game. Epic game. Undone, I mean, they went down to 10 men. That's a problem. I mean, for a long time, I was thinking Wrexham. For the match, I think Wrexham can do this. They can get the result. And then they lost. And then that happened. All right, so we've got a match coming up against Bournemouth. We're playing, We're playing away in a couple of days. Apparently, the football manager SI is going to adjust the lighting, the night lighting. So, I know I have a problem with this game right now. I can't play for longer than 1 hour, 1 hour plus. That's my problem, not yours. I can't really focus on the game because it makes my eyes go a bit wonky. Okay, so we've got this tactic that I've been using. Okay, now I have a problem. What tactic have I been using? Okay, I've been using the box, right? We beat Dinamo. What tactic did we use? We use the box. Then when we played Chelsea, we beat them at home using the box. Correct. Yeah, I've been using the box. Why suddenly there's a 4-2-3-1 there? Okay, so combined, we got Channel 4, Kalimuende, Hutchinson, Sangare. No, Sangare doesn't play this tactic. Sangare will be better. Now, this guy will come here. I like Anderson up there. Anderson here, Hutchinson, Kalimuende, Ndoye, Savona, Milenkovic, Burillo. Okay, Zinchenko on the left. That might be fun, but the player's not 100%. That's not my problem. They break a leg, they break a leg. They collapse in a heap, they collapse in a heap. What can I say? Life is so difficult for my players. So they got a manager that doesn't really care. I'm a manager that don't care, baby. You go out there, you play. Ola Aina. Yeah, okay. Ola Aina cannot. I wait until give you a chance. Let's see if no one else can play. Unregistered. Got players also got. Yeah. Nabizada. Boli. We got a defender? No. Boli. Morata first. Then we think about Boli. Okay. Fullbacks. We got Ola Aina on the bench. All right. Okay. Let's go. Go to the match. Yes, the players will be tired. They will be tired. But do I care? I am just the coach that wants them to get results. Okay, so Bournemouth are playing. The Bournemouth are lining up at a 4-2-3-1. Head says, what are you doing playing your tactic for? They got Semenyo, they got Clivert. Really? Semenyo is not there anymore, right? Did the winter update drop also? No, not then. Cox. No, Coxie. I think it's dropping tonight at 4 o'clock. Yeah, it hasn't dropped yet. We'll play this game for a while, but not too long. I don't want the save to go that far deep. We want to see so I'm playing the game right now, and then after that, when the patch drops tomorrow, we'll see what it feels like. Whether it feels any better. But I do know that they've got some interesting changes though. One of them, I know it's not like major. I don't expect a UI change. I'm telling you right now, guys. You think UI is changing? You really don't know Football Manager or Sports Interactive for that matter. Okay. All right. So UI is not changing. Okay. And the navigation will still be shit. Okay. What they've added is aging Nugents, dynamically aging Nugents. So some of you might have like really deep long-term saves. So they'll be quite interesting. You signed a player, he looks like me. Oh my god, they scored already. Oh man. And then as they get older, right, they will start to age. How did this happen? Come on, you stupid muppet. The defender on the right, I don't even have high defensive line. Milenkovic is stupid. Oh, no wonder. No wonder, Daljit. Why are you asking me to go forward? Don't. Application error. A serious error was encountered and the application will now close. An error report will be uploaded to the developers for analysis. Please accept our apologies for the inconvenience, and if desired, please create a support ticket at official support ticket for further assistance. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just officially crashed for the first time, live on stream, on Football Manager 26. The gods are telling me to stop playing this game. Can I play? Ladies and gentlemen, the gods are crazy. They are crazy. Apparently, yeah. We need a wool save, bro. Get us out of trouble. Wolves are... I don't want Wolves to go down. There's no... It's really savvy. Liverpool took my phone call. I give them a call. I say, guys, seriously, you got to give Wolves a morale's raising win. Okay, so I hold it back. Let them smother you, make you look like some Muppets playing football, and then, do the deed. So Liverpool did exactly that and gave Wolves the 3 points that they needed and the spurt of morale that we hope culminates in survival in the Premier League. It's all up to you guys. They done the favor for me. Okay, they done me the favor. So if you guys can get the result that we need you to get, then good for you. The gods are telling you to take Wolves to the top. Wolves. If I could take Everton to the top in their first season, I'm sure anybody can take Wolves to the top. Wolves drama is Wolves just management. That's how I feel. I feel that they have no consistency. I mean, they panic riders all the way. Wolves have the quality. If Manchester United can avoid relegation, Wolves can do it too. Don't worry. Oh, what's wrong with my left eye? Yeah, my left eye has got a problem. My left eye has got a massive problem. Could I be the age where I got glaucoma issues? Man, why is life so interesting with me? All kinds of drama, you know? Getting older, can't see properly, gaming. Hey, apparently I cannot play Football Manager for more than 2 hours, right? Right, but I can play World of Warcraft for 12. Not my fault. Football Manager's fault. Don't look at me, man. Call SI up. Tell them, how come Daljit can play? You said that your UI got nothing wrong. How come he's falling asleep playing the game? Or, his eyes get tired. Can you imagine my eyes? Of course my eyes get tired. There's so much wow. At first when I thought they were going to give us tiles, right, it was nice. No, I was thinking to myself, man, there'll be less information overload. Now that's what I call cognitive overload. Because you got to look at everything and analyze everything. Like, wow, so many boxes. At least last time was neater, just one page. Now it's all over. Okay, let's go. Now we change tactics. Here's SI allowed us to cheat. SI allowed us to cheat. Don't look at me, man. The game crashed while I was on stream. Yeah. Okay, what is this other tactic? It's another box. So I got a box here. Okay, we use this box. So we use this box. Okay, we don't cheat. No cheating allowed. We started with that tactic. You stick with this tactic. Okay. Apparently, I am playing a different tactic. I just realized the first tactic wasn't the tactic we're supposed to be playing because it's too aggressive. Okay, here we go again. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Hey, maybe I can make it crash again. What did I do? Just now I pressed something. No, wait, here I pressed on a tactic, right? I pressed on the formation, then it crashed. Play. I pressed somewhere here. I know I pressed one of these things. Press. Okay. Press. I remember there was a year, right? I was playing Football Manager. So I went clicking the whole screen. Like this, right? And the game crashed. Then I discovered, right? Hey, this is a hell of a way to get out of a stream, no? I want to replay this game. How do I replay the game? Hey, if I click here, I can crash. Wow, that's so cool. And I clicked here, the game crashed. Do you know which season that was? That was the season I played AC Milan. The AC Milan stream. Hey, we scored a goal against Bournemouth. We weren't even looking. Ola Aina, apparently the assistant manager sees a lot of potential in him. Look at Ola Aina contributing to the cause. Apparently because the players are all tired, right? So I let the assistant managers choose who should play, right? He decided I better put the right players on the team, man. This bloody useless Singaporean manager playing all the fellas who just played over the weekend, they're all damn tired. He doesn't want to give them a break. Damn it. I have to take over. So he did. Plays a Morgan Gibbs, so I won the bench, right? Just Ola Aina would never play him in a million years. There we go. Oh yeah, down he goes. Semenyo's in. No, he's not got a chance. It's Smith. Adam Smith. Now we can berate them again. Oh yeah, I remember now. I berated them. Then something happened. Hold on, We're going down. Spurs, no lah. You guys should have more faith in yourselves. Spurs will not go down. Wow, that's unlucky, unlucky goal. We have got two wingbacks flying up the pitch. I wonder if I made a 1, 2, 3, and then I put this one here. I put 1, 2, and I put a 1 here, and these guys are flying. Then maybe this could be quite an interesting formation. So I put 3 defenders, and then this guy is one guy comes out. I wonder if it could work. That means I have flying wingbacks. The play is wingers, and then we have like a 1, 2, 3. I put 3 here, then I'm keeping one guy back. See, I'm thinking, huh? While I'm playing this game, I'm not really paying attention. Look at this. Okay, so far, so good. Kalimoendo is not playing well. McAtee, Gibbs White as usual. I mean, Douglas Lewis or Henderson, no wonder. Okay. Alright, we got this guy staying and this guy channel midfielders. We need you really to be playing here. Okay. Okay, that's one. Next option is Endoye goes in Kalimoendo. Okay, that's can change. Third thing we do is we shout one more time. Shouts, can you imagine if we win Champions League and go down? No, it's not going to happen, Spurs fan. You guys are not going to. Firstly, you're not winning the Champions League. Let's be realistic, okay? Okay? You're never going to win the Champions League. Okay? Okay, that's so cute. You guys got such high hopes. Think so highly of yourself. Manchester, Tottenham Hotspur to win Champions League. Alright, yeah, man. No. Getting ahead of yourselves there. Yeah. The joke of the week. Spurs fan. The year you guys came close to getting to the finals of the Champions League, wow, that was one hell of a team. That was one hell of a season. Ndoye looking, shooting, and missing. Well, Ndoye has definitely brought something to the game. Morgan Gibbs-White is the next one we're going to think of. He's not playing well. Callum Hudson or Doy? Can you do it now? Passing vision decisions, that's all I need. He got no aggression. That's the only problem right now. Now if I put him here, he might be a liability. There's a second change. He might be a liability. Because the guy will not do the necessary defensive work that I need him to do. Because low aggression players, normally they don't. Okay, now after the game, we check how many tackles, interceptions Callum Hudson or Doy did. And then we compare it to Morgan Gibbs-White. Oh, come on. Berate them again. The diminishing returns of Berate. Not like it's a magic thing. We let Pooh win. Kidding. You all deserved it. No, you started crying, what? Your manager started... The moment we know it's not going your way is when the manager started crying. Your manager got too emotional. I was like looking at it going, what the heck? Why is he crying? Like, that was cute. Oh, what? The heck? What an attack, man. Callum Hudson-Odoi got inside. We almost scored on the break. That was one superb counter. Odoi again. Whoa, he goes into the space. But Woods doesn't have the pace. The idea was correct. But he's not a channel, he's a poacher, so in a way he did the wrong pass. He should have gone to the left. And they missed. He's in the back of the net. Bloody hell, the ball went out. What? Then came in according to the... At least sure lah, the ball... The graphics are terrible. Tell you, 2D. They're not that good. And honestly, right, Anybody tells me right now that the graphics are a major improvement from FM24. I say, no, it looks the same to me. It's just a bit better. It's not like I thought Unity would make the graphics look nice, sexy, and very realistic. Like, it was going to look realistic, right? But it looks exactly the same to me, you know. It looks exactly the same. There's no difference, what? I mean, yeah, a slight difference, aging a bit more. What a ball. What a goal from McAtee, man. It's 2-2. I think all the berating is waking. And Doye is not playing well. Wood is playing okay. And okay, let's go. That's the one. Let's go, boys. 2-2. Bournemouth have got Clivert in there and Semenyo. This is before the transfer. This is before Semenyo went to some team called Wearing Red, right? Okay, Jimenez to the boss, Senese. Come on, boys, put the pressure on them. Ryan, up! Oh, the reading too slow. That is, you know who, right? Mr. Lack of Bravery. Mr. Light or bravery? Aggression and bravery. I was expecting Callum Hudson-Odoi to go in. He didn't. So he didn't go in for the challenge. So let's go inside here. Defending. All right. Fouls made, interceptions, right? So look at Morgan Gibbs-White. So Morgan Gibbs-White, 1 interception made. Fouls made, none. Callum Hudson-Odoi, how many do you do? 0 and 0. Now, some people could say, right, it must be the game itself is not enough time, right, for us to look at it. But I seriously think that he didn't do much. Attacking, let's go. They never did improve these numbers, right? Shots hitting the woodwork, apparently very, wow. Callum Hudson-Odoi hit the woodwork. This thing that has not been fixed yet. Matt Sells had 2 clear cut chances. You know data is not right in the game when your goalkeeper has got 2 clear cut chances. In fact, Nico Williams had 3 clear cut chances. Oh, he created from passing, from his pass. He had created 2 passes that led to 2 clear cut chances. Wow. I'm impressed. How come they were not highlights? There were no highlights of this. Nico Williams had 3 passes. He had created 3 clear cut chances. Ola Aina created no clear cut chances. Douglas Luiz created 2. I mean, what the f is wrong? This data is telling me I got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 clear cut chances. Wow. That's impressive. 11 clear cut chances, right? Okay. I only got 1. But wait. So I've only got 1. So I tell you, this game, right, you can only play tactics. You don't look at data. No. The moment you start looking at data, right, you get so depressed. You cannot look at data. Absolutely not. Don't know. Then you start laughing, cracking jokes, looking for humor in anything that walks past you. We played well. We came back. We didn't lose the game. That's important. 2-2. Our goal is to avoid relegation. Show the Wolves how to do it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Goxie. I'm so sorry, Goxie. We're just here to show you how to avoid relegation. Zigon, hey, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this I told you, right, I'm being very honest with you guys. This game can only last like an hour plus for me, yeah, before I start getting sleepy. Yeah, or rather my eyes feel the strain, right? I think there was one time, right, I was playing this game and I was struggling not to yawn on the stream, no. I was like holding it back. I was thinking, my God, this is creating. Someone I got this neck injury, right? I then realized that you should never hold back a yawn if you have a neck injury because you're contracting the very same muscles. And it became, the pain was shooting after that. I said, damn it, next time, don't force yourself. You can't play. But you know what I plan to do? I plan to do tactics videos more. So what I will do for you guys is, how do you create tactics, certain tactics, right? So on Discord, keep the feedback coming. We just did a stream on how we make 4-3-3s, right? So I will do like a shorter video on, I'll just basically go back to like making tactics. How do you make them on this tactical creator? Actually, it's very easy. I think most of the time, what you gotta do is you gotta avoid the whole trap. You know, the trap is thinking in terms of those nasty, pesky OP shapes. Okay. Okay, we gotta try something funny because we are safe from relegation. So let's do something funky, okay? The Crazy Horses. Ding ding. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Crazy Horses. All right, we're gonna go crazy with this team. Okay, quick. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go crazy. Let's go crazy. Let's go. Sorry, Daljit. Never make a change like this. Put wood here. Okay, Kali Moendo Endoye, advanced wingback, tracking white midfielder when he comes back. He only tracks. Okay, all right, that's what you want to do. Yeah, because he starts, I get it. I'm gonna be here, and then after that they drop into these positions, making pressing defensive midfielder, pressing defense because we got 3, right? But the gap will open up. This is very dangerous. This is sincerely insane. That's why I call it the Crazy Horses. Because if you don't have fast players in these positions, you are asking for trouble. And these guys better be good at reading the game. But hey, man, let's go. We can try it against Portsmouth. If Portsmouth beat us, it definitely doesn't work. So the crazy horse tactical system is coming up. And the thing is, right, you don't want your out of possession formation to be too drastically different from your in possession formation. I know because I kind of cracked the joke when I was in London. And I was like, oh my God, we're going to all make these crazy, crazy formations. They say, we want to see you try and make it. We want to see how it works. They're just very overconfident, like, hey, I mean, we kind of figured you guys are going to do that. Nah, we're going to show you it's not really going to work very well for you, but we'll let you go find out. That's the feeling I got now. Okay, come on, boys. Let's go. See. Hey, hello. What's wrong with you? Hola, Aina. You're supposed to go in, no? Portsmouth has taken the lead. Oh my God, this is terrible, man. This is terrible. Team instructions out of possession. Much higher defensive line. Let's go, man. Bloody Ola Aina, I was expecting him to press. He didn't do it. Oh, I know why. In possession is here. Out of possession, he's there. No, come back here. Pressing wing back. That's why. Gonna change it back. Not for this team. If it's a good team, I don't mind. Yeah. If it's a very strong team, I don't mind. Then it makes sense. But if it's a weak team, you don't want to do that. Because you want the weaker team to be putting pressure high up the pitch at all times. Not do this comeback. Yeah. We're technically not that good. Yeah. Technically, we're not that good. So I will avoid that. No? Hey, you had a corner, we scored the goal. We are very good at set pieces, huh? We're champions at set pieces, man. Something Liverpool have to learn how to do. Look at that, man. Intercepted it beautifully. And Ndoye going wide. We got Ola Aina on one side. We got, who's the Zinchenko on the other side. And Ndoye going all the way, man. And it checks inside like a pro that he is. Lines up the shots. Puts it past Schmidt. Oh, that was actually nice. That was nice. Okay, now that's the way to defend. Correct. We got a bloody China wall there now, man. The wall of, look at Nottingham Forest's wall now. This is not bad. It could work in the Premier. It could work later. I want to do the advanced wing back. Well, flying wing back is nice. Wood there with the ball. There's another counter. What a counter. Calimero squared. Oh, Wood. Oh. Man, that is 2 times we've had this kind of a counter. Then we got these guys, they go into these positions, right? So they defend here. So they drop a bit deeper to defend, but the counter, they go wide. No? So it's set up for the counter, this tactic. It's purely a counter-attacking tactic. But man, your players are going to get tired. Okay, come on. Getting. Let him come. Oh, no. You ask me, right? Counter-attacking tactic. Why do I play with a much higher defensive line? Because I want my fullbacks to be up, joining the attack there. They'll be too deep. What a ball. Zinchenko, it's another goal. Tactical changes coming in. Oh, guys, you gotta love it, lah. The tactical creator is fun, though. It's really a lot of fun. You can make a lot of funky. As long as you understand. Okay, we win. We're gonna have this compressed shape when you're defending. Then how are we gonna release? Yeah. So see, our formation is in possession is like this. Out of possession is like this. Pressing wing back. Then pressing the 4 then can press. Because we already got 3 defenders. So it's okay. The rest all concentrate on the counter. There we go. Now they are setting up for the counter. Now they're setting up for possession, more like it. Yeah. Milenkovic. Ola Aina. Only good when on the counter, man. Oh, he comes in, he shoots. He does not score. Okay, against other teams, right? After we scored a goal, I think what they should do is actually drop. Now we drop to higher only. But the trigger press, no need. I'm using 4. I've got this line of 4, right? They're doing pressing, a lot of playing pressing roles, right? So if I increase trigger press, what's going to happen is I'll be open to way too much space. See, already we're having this issue now. Nice. Kelly Moendo goes wide.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, man, King Eli? Hope you're doing well. Kelly Moendo says, Anderson. Anderson now looks for options. Hey, Sangare! It's another goal from Nottingham Forest. Guys, this is sweet, this tactic. What? Hey, we gotta rename this tactic. We gotta Christian it now, okay? BTN, I don't know what number this is. Safe. No. I told you guys we're gonna end up making so many tactics on this stream. Wait, let me go into my folder of tactics, documents. Sports Interactive, Football Manager 26, tactics. What number did I stop at? What, 45? 32, 32, 33 was strikeless. Then I got all these tactics without numbers. Then 30, 33, 34, then 45 out of the blue lah. 35, 34 there are two. So this one should be, this one should really be, oh, this is not my tactic, this is your tactic. Oh no, it's mine. So this one is actually 35. Okay, we call it BTN 35. Then we call this, rename this to BTN 36. Okay, and then get rename again properly. And then got a small spacing there. Okay, 36. Crazy Horses isn't a number. You mean there are a lot of tactics here, right? And Crazy Horses doesn't have a number. Okay, so now we're gonna rename. So we know that there's so many tactics without numbers, no? Yeah. There are a lot of tactics without numbers also. So this is 36. BTN 36, huh? Crazy Mazy counter. Can't save. The Crazy Mazy counter. It's FM26 at FM24. No lie, it's never going to be at FM24 level. Yeah, the match engine is definitely way better than FM24. Okay, but it will never be at 24's level. That's the thing that people have to accept. You have to accept that. If you can't accept it, then there's going to be a problem. Yeah, you never enjoy the game. Because you're expecting to see things that are never coming into the game until FM28 at the earliest. So in terms of just to play, if you play the game like a modern football, what is actually happening in the real world, then you'll enjoy it. But you have to ignore all the data. All the data is like really weird data. And I guess it's tough, for those people in SI to, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to speculate. This time we win the ball, the counter is super fast. There we go. Look at that. I know they worked on this part of the game, no? Because there were complaints last time, right? That the counter attacking on a Football Manager wasn't very good. And I remember reading about it somewhere. Then I also remember reading on the bug forums about the features somewhere, it was somewhere that I read that this year they actually worked on improving the counter attacking. And I remember in one of the patches they actually had one line about counter, so I know that they'll be working on it. So if they have worked on it, it means that definitely it's an area of the game you need to incorporate. If you can incorporate it, you look good. And I'm only playing on positive. Can you imagine what it'll be like if I play this on attacking? It'll be crazy, Look at the way we go from back to front. Holy cow, the movement. One touch football. Hey, technically FM24 was never the pinnacle. Yeah, this is the pinnacle. From a tactics point of view, FM24 can't hold a candle to this. Cannot. No way. Because you cannot play back tree systems on FM24. You cannot come and tell me that a back tree system is damn good on FM24. I said, what are you smoking, man? Please, I want to know. I want to go and buy some of that hallucinogenic medication that you have. Because on FM26, you can play these backfire systems and they're really fun. They are fun as... The only thing I don't like about this, data lah. Data is the only... data, like, how many of you actually go and spend like hours looking at data? You spend most of the time doing this, right? Playing the game, right? Don't lie to me and tell me you spend all that time evaluating data. You dare, maybe out of the 3,000 hours that you played the game, I give you maybe 100 hours you did that. Okay. But the majority of the time you were standing going, yeah, score me the goal, yeah. That's what you're doing. You were not doing, you had 3 clear-cut chances. Definitely not, right? So that makes sense. So for me, I enjoy it when I'm playing like this. It's fun. It's really fun. Hey guys, that was phenomenal. 3 of the goals, right, we had, right, from back to front. It's like we defend one moment, the next moment the ball is at the back of the net. And 2 of the goals came from defending corners. Oh, look at Ndoye, he's like dancing his way. Oh my goodness, this Portsmouth team is being taken apart. They scored the first goal, though. And after that, I immediately changed my tactic. We thought Portsmouth would take a chance. We come in with a defensive system. Oh, poor Portsmouth is 5. In the 5th minute of stoppage, we scored our 5th goal. Zinchenko, Anderson, Zinchenko. What a ball. No pass. Then you go through the middle. That's when you die. Because the press is going to happen. It's gonna, they go to the flanks, right? The moment they go to the flank, boom! One, smash it and grab it. Then we go back to front damn fast. Yep, I think I want to try this in the Premier League. Oh, come on. Then they have to attack us so that we get the space for our counter attacks. But the moment we get the ball from back, you see the 3 guys getting ready to split the defenders. I don't believe it. 6-1. It's a 6 goals, baby. It's the 6th goal. Oh, the guys who are asking me for my my Hungary save. Was it Hungary? Hungary. Bill and Nation save, right? It's back in the latest one is in the Dropbox folder. This is love FM24. But FM24 is good. Yeah, I love FM24 too. Yeah, from the data side, definitely I love it. But from the match engine side, this is pinnacle, baby. And for some reason or other, I think sometimes, right, I don't see bugs, bro. I see players making mistakes. That's my problem, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, Carabao Cup, what's happening? Round withdrawn. Wait, hold on, hang on a minute. I just came here just to look at it. No, Carabao Cup results. Okay, other results on the day. Aston Villa 1-0 over Bournemouth. Chelsea lost to Spurs. Hey, Spurs fan, you're doing really well in the game. Maybe we should take this and show it to all the Spurs players. Hey, look, guys, London Derby, you went to Chelsea and you won. Another London Derby, Crystal Palace beat Arsenal. This is London gone crazy, man. Everton, Burnley. Hey, Everton are actually playing Burnley coming up, right? Yeah, they are in the Premier League. Right? This weekend is Everton versus Burnley. So, Everton 1, Burnley 3. Guys, call up your bookies and your punters. This is what's happening in the real world. Burnley are going to beat Everton 3-1 this weekend. Everton are gunning for Europe. Liverpool played Mansfield 2-1. Oh my goodness. Liverpool beat Mansfield 2-1. Who the hell played the Liverpool team? What the hell's going on this Liverpool team? Cody Gakpo, Iketike, Szoboszlai, Chiesa, Coutinho, Gravenberch, Kirkers. Oh my goodness. They're going to have to fire this manager soon. They're going to have to fire the manager, man. Portsmouth, yeah, Nottingham Forest. Check us out, baby. We gave them the... Look, we got to let the Poms get a goal at home, okay? All right, after that, it's us. 6 goals. West Brom won over Cardiff. Ew, bloody hell, West Brom. Cardiff 1-1. West Ham losing to United. What did they say about our game? Nottingham Forest, they possessed the goals, a 6-1 win. Yeah, Marlon Peck scored the first goal, right? After that, we smashed them. We smashed them. Now we're going to see whether this tactic holds up in the Premier League. Okay? This is I'm designed it to be counter-attacking in principle. But if you don't have good defenders, never play this kind of tactic. You need 3 solid defenders. But then if you have solid defenders, why would you play a defensive tactic, right? It sounds so stupid, no? You want to play a defender. No, when somebody comes to me and says, I want to do a low block tactic, then do you have good defenders? Then I'm thinking to myself, you know how stupid that sounds? If you don't have good defenders, if you had good defenders, you wouldn't be playing a low block. Okay, pressing, you come here. And then Savona, you come here. Out of possession, idiot. Okay, come back here. Okay. Alright, now come here. Now come here. Okay, done. Let's go. Fresh legs, man. Ola Aina goes to the right. If it's a wingback, a flying wingback, I'll always play Ola Aina because he's got the electric pace to get up the pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, we had our stream start off in an epic way. We drew against Bournemouth 2-2. Now, and then after that, we decided let's bring a new tactic and we smashed Portsmouth 6-1. Now, we have to look for the calendar because there's nothing else to do in this game. This is like playing Championship Manager. There's basically Championship Manager mode playing. Because when you were playing Championship Manager back in the day, right? All I do is go from game to game. I never read anything. Once in a while I would read something, but there's nothing to read. Yeah, nothing you can do. I put together a report of the changes in the club dynamics. So, what's happening, man? Manager support, okay. Unhappy person is Ola Aina. Team cohesion, same. Club atmosphere is improving. Okay. All right. Monthly manager performance. Let's go. Why they got critics? See that? Look at that. Highlights, criticisms are 3. Let's go to criticism straight away. Why are you so criticized? Don't like about it. We are disappointed with the 5-2 league phase defeat of Maccabi Tel Aviv. Okay lah. Anyway, they use an unfair advantage over us. Disappointed about the heavy 0-4 Premier League against Newcastle. Concerned about the 1-3 Premier League against do you know who we are? The owner of the club is pissed off over these results, no? But cannot say I understand what's going on. The fans not so bad. Apparently they're all AP here. Then the board here is CCC. Then you come here. So is this a C and this is a smiley face? Okay, I don't want to go there lah. Okay, why they got 2 different ways of showing them? Hey, Ali Sof, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream, brother. We're all set for the titanic clash between Nottingham Forest and Manchester United. Guys, whenever I manage Forest, we never lose to United. Yeah, but that was when I had power to sign whoever I wanted to sign. Look at Diallo. Oh, they're playing a back 5 as well. So 2 teams playing a back 5 system. And they're off in epic style. Savona goes wild. Sesko, what are they doing? They'll be playing the same. Yeah, they're doing the same thing. Screening, pressing, wing back. Yeah, ours is a different setup, right? Advanced wing back. This guy is going up, this guy is going up. So all of them going up. But when they defend differently. Ola Aina sets up. Ooh. Milenkovic. Back to Murillo. Looks for options. You can't see that. Morata. What can he do? Slides. Olaina checks it back. Wood. It's over the top. Because of what use KPI and the fans not. Kalej. Yeah. Good sense. Good logic there. Both 3-4-3. Yeah, I'm playing a 3-4-3. This is literally a tree. Like, this guy's going to be here. This guy's going to be here. This guy's going to be here. This guy's going here. Very attacking setup when we're in possession. But when we're defending, it's a good old-fashioned back five with two pressing defenders. So we got a wall that presses. So basically, the pressing is happening between this zone like that, between the defenders and the midfielders. Sangare, come on now. Now you got rush back. Oh, whoa! What a goal. What to do? Manchester United scored. Boo! Not fair. Mason Mount not playing for United. Fernandes will never get that high up the pitch. Is this what Ruben Amorim was hoping to get out of his team? This is quite defensive. And this is also quite defensive in an attacking sense. Compared to us, ours is very attacking. Yeah. Ours is like super attacking. Sesko, oh my god. Defended. So what a defense. Go. That's our idea behind this setup. So that we can go from one end of the pitch to the other end of the pitch in... Come on. Close but no cigar. Attacking. Yes. What, boss? Yes, push up higher. We are Forest. You know who the owner of the club is? He's going to kill me, if we lose this match. I'll have Greek gangsters waiting for me. Come on, Sangare, looking for options. Ndoye. Olaina now is going to run. He's going to come. He's saying, 1-1. Kalimuendo is got the equalizer for Forest. It's 1-1. Forest are not going down, baby. In front of their home fans. Olaina goes down the line and then checks back and puts a perfectly placed ball for Kalimuendo, who rises above the entire defense to hit that. What a goal. And the fans in their chocolate outfits have gone completely crazy. They're shitting themselves in excitement. Savona throws it. It's Olaina. It's 2-1. Olaina has scored and given Forest the lead in front of the fans. Oh my god, the defenders went to... this is terrible decision making from the match engine, man. Terrible decision making from the match engine. The whole team went to the ball. The whole team went to the ball. Olaina was the only one not going for the ball. Okay, you got Sangare looking for options. Yeah, look at this, sir. Look at me. Look at this. Do you know how you play? I play by 3-4-3s. I'm waiting to do a counter. Look at where these guys are already. My wingbacks. That is why I play advanced wingbacks. I don't play no hokey-pokey, pussy wingback. No way, man. Want to score goals, you get the bloody advanced wingbacks. Sesko, okay, no. Yeah, they score equalizer. I know it's Manchester United. But they know that they got a fight on their hands. Okay, we'll berate again because my Greek manager is going to kill me. Sesko. What trickery is this? What trickery is that? Damn it. Dribbling. Anderson. Oh no, Anderson tried the true pass. Colin Moendo wins the ball back. Anderson again to Savona. Savona now beats... No, he can't. Casemiro. Damn it. Casemiro normally cannot last the first 45 minutes. What? Bruno Fernandes. Come on now. There's no such thing. Bruno Fernandes plays like that. No way. He doesn't play that start from there. Come on. 2-1. Epic match. Olaina has been the man of the match so far. Kali Moendo has taken a knock. I don't care. I'm not happy. Go out there and play. It's just a tight tie, lah. Don't worry. Guys, get you some massage over the weekend. Okay? Don't carry on playing. I make sure she has soft hands. Okay? Just get out there and get the result. We're just staring at the monitor, hoping a goal is going to get scored. I wonder how FM will implement the position rotation style play. Why? Like you all are got. They all are expecting too much. It never happens. This is a game, lah. There's no this game. I think people have too many. People have taken this game to levels, right? The fans have taken this game to levels and hitherto never seen before. Yeah, you guys gotta be. There's too many tacticians and theory crafters in the world right now, writing all kinds of articles about football, overcomplicating the game, and then you're expecting to be able to incorporate it into the game of Football Manager. I think it's never gonna happen because it's like anything that's I am beginning to be one of those guys that is very anti this theory crafting. There's this football analytics that's going on right now. I'm beginning to get quite annoyed with it because a lot of this suddenly, they come up with this phenomenal. Then you go and meet the coach, right? The coach is gonna tell you, I just asking them to play like this. I'm just asking them to express their creativity, which is quite common. A lot of coaches do that. Come on. Counter attack, baby. It's 3-2. Come to me. My forest. My forest. What a ball. Nottingham Forest 3. Manchester United 2. Okay, now. We go cautious. Same mentality system, right? Now it's just that our defensive line will be lower. Coming side here, look at our out of possession. Am I playing with a much higher defensive line? That's all I want to check. I'm still playing higher press. Okay, that's good enough. Our passing will still be the same. No, I'm not going to hold shape. 10 more minutes. I still got too early to hold shape. When it's 10 more minutes, I'll hold shape now. Okay. No more counter attack. In possession, we hold shape. There we go. Ping, ping. Come on, boys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Matisse delete. Oh no, I cannot really. I cannot play this kind of game. They have to play faster. They're gonna score a goal. This slow torture. Slow torture. Slow torture. slow torture. Come on, boys. Some more. Okay, now we come in time wasting. Where's time wasting? Tempo, whole shape. Time wasting. Go all the way to the more often. Play for set pieces. Okay. Alright. Confirm. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm at Martian now, you man. When is the next BYT? Tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because tomorrow, Wednesday, I think. Tomorrow or Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow. Because the patch is coming out tonight, right? So most likely what we'll do is we will look at the game tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll look at the game, see what our thoughts are, initial thoughts on the patch, which I don't expect major stuff, no. I don't really expect major stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I continue my hitherto unbeaten record as a Forest manager on every single edition of Football Manager. I've never lost to Manchester United at managing Nottingham Forest, and I shall never will. We've done it again. And this time, without the power of signing players. Keep it going. At home, away no lah. Away I cannot guarantee it, but at home I've never lost to them. Away I've lost to them. At home never. Wow, yeah, baby. What a result, man. Ola Aina was the hero of this game, no? Ola Aina is studied. Yeah, he's coming this game, right? 1 in the last 5 goals, 3 in the last 5. Last 5 games is 7.56. Ola Aina, Ola Aina, I will play him in a back 5 any day. Any day I'll play him in a back 5. Anytime. But not in a back 4. Back 4 is a bit of a liability. But in a back 5, you play Ola Aina. Oh, you can really explode with his performances. And they did it, ladies and gentlemen. Look. It's too good, you know. We have to savor the moment, okay? We have to savor this moment. It's sinful. We have to savor the moment. No, that's it. It's enough. We don't have to continue with the stream. We don't have to continue with the stream, man. It's too good a result. How can you top that? What? Go to... Who's this? Benfica, is it? Who's Benfica? What? Benfica? Europa? Who cares about Europa? We have to survive the Premier League. Manchester United 3-2. Now you see the chairman. Bloody useless chairman got angry with me because we lost to some... What? Don't know who we lost to. Now we scored 3-2. Oh, baby. What a result. I don't get this. Set pieces, one set piece routine, one attacking corner, one day. I only make one. What was the result, guys? It's a solid result. Okay? I'll probably start my career for Forest after today's update. Hey, look, seriously, guys, honestly, I honestly feel, right, that if you want to play Football Manager, right, FM26, okay, let's be realistic, lah. FM26 is a game that if you go into the data side, if you want to play a attributeless save, or if you want to be that kind of, I'm going to go in there, I want to develop my youth players, I want to create the next Lionel Messi, or that kind of stuff, right? You hate the game. It can't be done. But if you approach the game from a different perspective, is in, why don't I try this game as a manager who has no power? I can't sign anyone. I have to make them perform. I will have to make them perform. And probably your best season is going to be your first season. Yeah, it'll be your first season because you can't sign anybody. So you're waiting to see who they add to your club. And so far, they haven't added much by Abil Zada for me and another. I've been sitting there going, we had 30 million in the bank and that's all they signed. So I think my first season will be the best season. And on top of that, I can't sign my players. I can't give them contracts. So I don't even know what's going to happen later. See, we are in November, so it's still a honeymoon period as far as I'm concerned. Right, when you play this kind of games, right, the honeymoon period is until, I think, end of November. That's your honeymoon period. You can do really well in those months. Nice. Because when December comes, contracts start. People start looking at contracts, start getting, talking about their performances. They want to get a better contract, or some teams start approaching them. That's when things get really difficult. So we have upped the ante for difficulty this save by not having the power to sign players, not having the power to extend their contracts, not having the power to sign our director of football. I can't even appoint the director of football. I can't appoint the director of football, the technical director, all the staff in the club. I got no say. Only staff I have power over are the coaches in my first team. That's the only group that I'm allowed to sign. And I think that this could be one hell of an approach, if you want to play Football Manager. Because if you play it like this, it's actually a game of Jeopardy. It's a game of Jeopardy. And it'll probably be frustrating because I am waiting to see. I'm not speeding. I did say I was going to speed up the save. Then I was thinking to myself, why are we speeding up the save? If I speed up the save, then you guys may not see what's happening in the game, right? And I could very well be reloading. Yeah. I mean, some of you might suspect, hey, this man, if I hadn't played this game on stream, you guys probably going to, he must have played it he probably going to reload a few times. How can he beat Manchester United so the 3-2 with his 3-4-3 system? Not possible. But I want to try and get it to as close to real life as possible. Real life Nottingham Forest results have been yo-yo. At one moment they're good, one moment they're bad. Look, last season, right, when Nottingham Forest played, I was full of oh my God, they're brilliant last season. They had this harakiri style of playing. They all attack, they all defend. The whole team goes in perfect unison up the pitch. And they were so well drilled. And then the manager, no more manager. I don't know what happened after that. Now the Forest team, they look so different. It's suddenly the manager that got them playing like that was doing a brilliant job at the club. Because I was so watching them play. They had the best reset in the game of in the Premier League, meaning that when they attack and they come back, right, they come back as a unit. All their players they come back in straight lines. They're the only team that I knew that was if you could give me an app, right, and I would draw it up for you, I will line up all their players. They were actually going up in straight lines and coming back in straight lines. So they were actually marshalling their zones brilliantly, and that made for a really difficult team to handle. So I felt really bad for Nottingham Forest fans. No, it was the manager before Nuno. Wasn't Nuno. It was the one before Nuno. Yeah. And then he left. Actually, Forest have a better squad than Aston Villa on paper. They definitely have a better squad. Not Nuno Espirito Santos. It wasn't him. Definitely was not him. It was another manager. I can't remember his name now. But that manager had a falling out with the owner as well. A lot of managers have falling outs with this owner. Having a lack of control over transfers is very realistic. Can't remember his name. I cannot remember what the manager's name is. It could be Cooper. Yeah. Could be Cooper. The one that actually got them to Europe. Initially, the way they were playing. That was when they played against Liverpool, I was worried, man. Forest are a good team. Actually, the teams that don't deserve where they are right now are Forest and Wolves. Both of them are decent teams. They should not be in the positions they are in right now. It's all got down to sometimes the clubs get managers become a bit more, I guess owners become a bit unrealistic. Chelsea's owners are very unrealistic. They're living in football. Chelsea's owners are the ones that are playing Football Manager as a gamer and expecting their teams to perform the same way as they do in the game. That's the problem. See, Football Manager has penetrated the upper echelons of football hierarchy, okay, and aristocracy. Okay, all these owners are probably playing Football Manager on planes, going, I know, this is what we should be doing. When in reality, it should be the other way around. They should all be playing the game as if they can't control. Because a lot of clubs now, they have committees to sign players. Steve Cooper, I think it was Steve Cooper. They have a lot of committees now all over the place. I felt bad for Forest. Forest actually had a very good manager. Anyway, guys, it's time for me to go and put my kids to sleep, or at least make sure they finish dinner, because they're having dinner by themselves. So normally there's another reason why I stream so short. Yeah. And then later I might come back or might not. Depends. I might do it. I don't want to stream too much. I don't want to be streaming too long later. But if I come back later, it'll be a different game also. Yeah. But once again, I think tomorrow we'll do BYT. Okay, so tomorrow we'll do Bring Your Tactics. So bring your tactics tomorrow. Okay, and we'll do the same thing on Wednesday as well. So tomorrow and Wednesday, 2 days in a row, we'll do Bring Your Tactics. So bring your tactics tomorrow and on Wednesday. I'll have a look at your tactics. So all of you guys who want to bring your tactics, please bring your tactics tomorrow. Okay, Oh, there's a request for you guys, right? You want to have me to look at tactics, so bring them over, man. Tomorrow we'll have more fun. Okay? All right. Hey, me playing the game, this is like, I feel like I'm showing off. The one, I want to look at your tactics. I'm sure that you guys are going to be doing okay. All right, you guys should watch me play World of Warcraft. That makes me look like an idiot. I look like an old man trying to play a young man's game and making a fool out of myself. Okay. I actually I was trying to run away from this dragon, right? I did run away. Then I fell to my death because I didn't see what I was running. I should play World of Warcraft Classic. I probably won't get past level 3. How to say, tomorrow I put a link up, Kalidag. I like a look lah. Tell you what, I put a link up now. Link is up now. But you better come to the stream tomorrow. If you're not in the stream tomorrow, I was going like, okay, who's here? Put your hand up. Oh, you here? Okay, I'll do your tactic. You're not here? I'm not going to do your tactic. So I put a link now. You better be here on the stream. Yeah, I'll check. I'm like a teacher though. I'm marking attendance. You said this. Who said this tactic? No. You said okay, all right. I'll do the tactic. Okay. Can you imagine today my son came from school and then they had this thing, this equation. He's in primary school, so cut him some slack. So it's a very simple thing, 13 minus 2 times 3. Okay. So and I asked my son, how does your teacher teach you 13 minus 3 times 2? He said the teacher says start from the left. I mean, what? So I say, what? Well, this is not Chinese, so you start from the left. Okay, you write from the left is Chinese, no? What now? Why we start from the left? Which idiot moron told you to start from the left? What, the teacher doesn't even know what BODMAS or PEMDAS is? I was like quite angry already. I was like, what? So I was like, then I realized my son sometimes get his wires crossed because there was one time he did that. So I actually went to the school. I sent an email to the school. Sorry, the school sent me back another email. Actually, you got the information that you were given was not entirely correct. It was a bit of miscommunication. And for that, for you taking it out on, that means I actually blame the teacher. Say, no, teacher not doing this. Then they put on my son's report card, right, on his behavior report card, one demerit point. My son didn't do anything. It was the father. So I got my son a demerit point for his school. I was like, oh shit, now I better watch out. But this school quite smart, no? So I wanted to go after I told my son, I'm coming to school to talk to your teacher tomorrow. What kind of teacher is teaching you mathematics? Start from the left. I better keep quiet. And that's me, no, this school, right? It's me, right? You're a teacher, right? It's me, no. I mean, you can't. No, there's a parent teachers. This is a private school, so there's a parent teachers meeting coming up in next 2 weeks time. I think it's 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks time. After the exam, they're having exams. Oh my god! I mean, it's okay lah. Exams, you gotta assess the child, right? You need to know whether the child is a dunce or not a dunce. I'm sorry, I'm being direct, okay? Yeah, because I used to teach as well for a short while. I did teach. But the thing about teaching is this: it requires an extraordinary amount of patience. But more important than that is communication, skills of communication, and the ability to actually get your message across to multiple levels of cognition and understanding. It's a skill. Some teachers have it, some don't. Some teachers can teach, right, so well that they keep their whole class is like in a state of rapture. They're like, And some teachers, they teach. The more they teach, everybody's mind is left the classroom. Okay, I've been for both. Yeah, we all have had that, right? I don't know. So I probably, anyway, link was in chat. Drop in the tactic. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Be good. I'm off to see that my children don't burn